like to start our 75-minute hot yoga class. We're going to begin with pranayama breathing, good for the lungs and the respiratory system. Breathe as long as you can, as deep as you can, as slow as you can. Toes and heels together. Engage those inner thighs. Squeeze your glutes, hips forward. Suck your stomach in. Suck your stomach in again, up and in. Relax your shoulders. Just come to your spot on the mat. Just ground down on your feet. Find your place in the room. Interlock your 10 fingers and place them under your chin like glue. Keep them there throughout the entire time. Here we go. Breathe into the nose, out through the mouth, all the time through the throat. Ready, begin. Inhale. Big, deep breath in through the nose. Elbows up by your ears. Exhale. Head back. Eyes open. Loud H-A-ha sound. Palms, forearms, and elbows to touch. Inhale. Suck it in. Weight in the heels. Hips forward. Elbows up. Shoulders down. Exhale. Head back. Eyes open. Weight in the heels, spine straight, palms, forearms, and elbows to touch. Inhale, suck it in, tighten it up. Contraction of the abdominal muscle, elbows up. Exhale, head back. Push on your chin a little bit, eyes open, hips forward, weight in the heels, elbows to touch. Inhale, stomach, stomach, stomach. Suck your stomach in. Ribcage visible in the front mirror. Exhale, head back. Go slow, take your time. Contraction of the abdominal wall the entire time. Elbows to touch. Inhale, suck your stomach in. Weight in the heels. Shoulders away from the ears, arms up. Exhale, head back. Just let it go. Keep that stomach engaged, just inflating and deflating the lungs, elbows to touch. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, spine straight, full lungs, deep breath, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, head back. Eyes open, hips forward, weight on the heels. Suck your stomach in, elbows to touch out in front of you. Inhale, let's do a few more. Chin down, parallel to the floor. Contraction of the abdominal muscle, compression of the abdominal wall. Exhale, look back. Eyes open, palms, forearms, and elbows to touch out in front of you. Inhale, go slow. Take your time, weight in the heels, suck your stomach in, elbows up by your ears. Exhale, head back. Loud H-A-ha sound, palms, forearms, and elbows to touch. Inhale, 2 more, suck it in. Really getting that deep breath to fuel our practice, elbows up by your ears. Exhale, head back. Take your time, go slow, weight in the heels, hips forward, elbows to touch. Last one, biggest, deepest breath. Take a big, deep breath. When you get to the top, take another little sip, hold it, and exhale, head back. Be the last one to let go of all the air, palms, forearms, and elbows to touch. Bring your arms down by your side. You can just move your arms around, your shoulders a little bit. Get some motion going. All right, getting ready for half moon pose. Feet and toes together. Bring your arms up over your head. Interlock your 10 fingers. Release your index finger and cross your thumbs. Hips forward. Weight in the heels. Suck your stomach in. Weight in the heels. Stretch up out of your waist and just tick-tock your body. Right and left. Right and left, just stretching up and over, getting some movement in the body. Try to touch the ceiling. Each time you go to the midline, you can bring your elbow down if that feels good. Bring your hands on the back of your head. That's a great thing to do. And when you're ready, come back into the middle. Everybody puts their hand on their head, hips forward. Squeeze your glutes. Now bring your arms up. Yeah, your arms there. Stretch up out of your waist. Suck your stomach in. Weight in the heels. Stretch up out of your waist. Take a big inhale and bring your body down to the right. your hips to the left without bending your legs, without bending your arms, creating that tremendous stretching all down the left side of the body. Bring your right hip forward and your left shoulder forward. 2 hips in one line, 2 shoulders in one line. Feeling that stretching all down the left side of the body. Chin away from the chest, arms back a little bit more. Come down and push. And push. And push. Change. Come up. Keep your arms right there. Palms together. No gap between arms, ears, and biceps. Take a big inhale. Bring your body down to the left without bending your knees, without bending your arms, and bring your hips to the right. Be on the outside of your foot, looking like you're stretching up and over a volleyball, a big beach ball. Bring your 2 hips in one line, right hip forward, left shoulder forward. Good correction. Arms back, weight in the heels. 2 hips in one line, 2 shoulders in one line. Come down and push. And push. And push. Change. Keep your arms right there. First back bend of the day. Don't be scared. Squeeze up out of your waist. Squeeze your glutes and just relax your head. Relax your head. Just let it go. Let it go. Now reach up out of your waist one more time and arms back. Immediately go back. Hips forward. Stomach forward. Thighs forward. Let your head fall back and reach back towards the back window. Try to touch the window behind you. Use your lower spine, middle spine, upper spine, total spine, backward bending. Go back, fall back, way back, more back, and change. Come out, suck your stomach in, and carefully bend at your hips and put your hands on the floor. Keep your heels on the floor and just move your knees. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Like you're walking in place, like you're running in place. It's the best way to get those hamstrings loose, get some motion in there, ready for Hot-26. You can bend down if that feels good to you, if you need to get some movement in those knees. All right, Hot-26, here we go. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Keep your stomach on your thighs, your chest on your knees. Reach around and grab your heels with all 5 fingers, including your thumb. Baby fingers touching. If you can't grab your heels, just put your hands on your calf. Elbows close together. Elbows close together. Relax your head, and pull. Pull hard, roll forward, hips up. Weight into your toes. Pull hard. Pulling is the object of the stretch, creating that tremendous pain sensation all down the back of your legs. Stomach on your thighs. Chest on your knees, forehead to the space below your knees. Relax your head, inhale, exhale, and pull. Pull hard, no gap between the top body and the bottom body. Roll forward, pull hard, lock the knees, lock the knees, lock the knees, and change. Come out. Suck your stomach in, arms and ears together. Come out. And bring your arms down by your side. Good afternoon. All right, here we go again. Let's do it again. Bring your arms up over your head. Interlock your 10 fingers. Release your index finger across your thumbs. Arms back. Hips forward. Squeeze those glutes. Suck your stomach in. Weight in the heels. Weight in the heels. Stretch up out of your waist. Take a big inhale and bring your body down to the right. Your hips to the left. A little bit shorter this time. Go to where you want to go. Bring those 2 hips in one line. Left hip forward, right shoulder forward, palms together. Stretch up and over, arms back a little bit, chin away from your chest. Come down and push. And push, change. Come up, keep your arms there. Stretch up out of your waist, take a big inhale, palms together, and bring your body down to the left. Your hips to the right without bending your knees, without bending your elbows. Arms back, suck your stomach in, hips forward, glutes tight. Weight in the heels, 2 hips in one line, 2 shoulders in one line, really opening up your chest like a flower petal blooming. Come down and push, change, come up. Keep your arms right there, second back bend, here we go. Stretch up out of your waist, squeeze your glutes, hips forward, and just relax your head. Just let it go. Now take a big inhale, reach up out of your waist, and arms back immediately with your ears. Go back. Look back, hips forward, stomach forward, everything forward, using your lower spine. middle spine, upper spine, total spine, backward bending, go back, look back, fall back, more back. Try to touch those curtains and change. Come out. Suck your stomach in and carefully bend over. Put your hands on the floor, heels stay down, right, left, right, left, right, left. Just move those knees like you're in a speed walking competition. Yes, good job. Awesome. Bend down if you want to. Whatever feels good right here. All right, before we do this next Hot-26, bend your knees as much as you need to keep your stomach on your thighs. Reach around and grab your heels. Baby fingers touching, elbows close together. You should really feel it in your shoulders and your scapula. They begin to pull. Pull hard. Roll forward, weight on the toes, hips up. Hips up. Roll forward, stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees, forehead to the space below your knees. Eyes open, breathing normal. Roll forward, hips up, lock the knees. Lock the knees, lock the knees, and change. Come out. Suck your stomach in. Arms and ears together. Bring your arms down by your side. And just breathe. All right, awkward pose. Take your right foot, step it to the right, 6 inches, 2 fist width. It's always good to measure if you haven't been in the room a while. Most important thing is that your feet look like the number 11 throughout the entire time. Heels behind the toes. Bring your arms up parallel. All 5 fingers together. All 5 fingers together. Stretch them forward towards the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Triceps contracted, nothing loose, nothing hanging. Suck your stomach in. Suck it in again and sit down into the imaginary chair. Bum back. Weight on your heels. Weight on your heels. Thighs parallel to the floor. Sit down a little bit more. Sit down. Weight in the heels and bring your upper body back. Upper body back. Stretch forward. Hips back using that opposition. Sit down one more time and change. Come up. Keep your arms right there. Come up on the very tops of your toes, high like a ballerina, like you're pulling your hair up from the ceiling. Heels up. Now go down the imaginary wall, head, hips, and shoulders against the wall. Upper body back, upper body back. Go to your edge, go to the chair, don't go below your edge. Stretch forward with your arms, sit down, heels up, knees up, using those inner thighs, so good for you, using that concentration, meditation, and slowly come out. Bring your heels down. Come up just a little bit on your toes. Now squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Upper body back and slowly go down. Head, hips, and shoulders against the wall. Go to your edge. Everybody will look different. Squeeze those knees together. Go to where your body's telling you to stop. Upper body back. Upper body back. Hold it wherever you are. Bring your knees down a little bit. And you can bounce a couple of times to check your balance. Now wherever you are, bring your upper body back and slowly come out. Count of 10. Don't come forward. Come all the way out. And bring your heels down. Bring your right foot back to your left, arms by your side. All right, awkward pose. It's called that for a reason. It's pretty darn awkward. All right, let's do it again. Bring your right foot to the right. 6 inches. Arms out in front of you. Triceps contracted. Nothing loose. Nothing hanging. Suck your stomach in. Suck it in again and sit down. Exhale and sit down. Sit down low. How low can you go? Weight in the heels. Weight in the heels. Try to fall down backwards. Stretch your arms forward. Stretch your bum back. Bring your upper body back. Arching your upper body. Sit down one more time. Weight in the heels and change. Come up. Come up on the very tops of your toes, high like a ballerina. Squeeze those inner thighs together in your mind and stretch your arms forward. Really squeeze your glutes, suck your stomach in, and go down. Go down. Head, hips, and shoulders against the imaginary wall. Heels up, knees up. This is the important part. Heels up, knees up. Stretch your arms forward using your concentration and your meditation, and come back up. Bring your heels down, keep your arms there. Come up a little bit on your toes and squeeze those inner thighs together. Really squeezing them together. Now keep your upper body back. Upper body back, lean back a little bit, suck your stomach in and slowly go down. Slowly go down to your edge, wherever that is today. Stop when your body tells you to. If you're all the way down, bring your knees down. You can bounce a couple of times, bring your upper body back. Yes, wonderful correction. Hold it there, suck your stomach in, and slowly come out. Slowly come out, head, hips, and shoulders against the wall. Bring your arms down, bring your right foot to your left. And breathe. Just breathe. Almost through the warm up. Moving on to eagle pose. Bring your arms up over your head. Find your right arm from your left. Bring your right elbow underneath your left. Wrap at the elbows and cross at the fingers. Thumbs towards your face. Baby fingers towards the mirror. Bring your arms out and down. Eventually, someday, our fingers will go below our nose. Suck your stomach in. Weight on the heels and sit down. Sit down as far as you can and stay down there. Stay down there and bring that right leg up and over. Twist at the thigh. Try to wrap that toe around. Squeezing all the joints together. No gap between the thighs. No gap between the calf. If you're trying to get that wrap, sit down lower. If you're losing your balance, bring your upper body back. Upper body back. Sit down a little bit more. Knees to the right. Arms to the left. Lining up your feet. Knees. Elbows, hands, so good for every major joint you're working on that side. Change, come out. Bring your arms over your head. Bring your left elbow underneath your right, cross at the elbows, cross at the wrists like noodles. Thumbs towards your face, baby fingers away from you. Bring your arms out and down, really feeling it in the shoulders and the scapula. Weight in the heels a little bit, suck your stomach in and sit down, stay down there low and bring that left leg up and over. The higher you lift it and the more to the right you bring it, the better you have to wrap. Squeeze everything to the midline using that tourniquet effect. So good for cutting off the blood flow and then it rushing through, doing so much healing. Bring your upper body back and squeeze everything to the midline. Bring your knees to the left, your upper body to the right, lining up your feet, knees, elbows, hands. Sit down one more inch, squeeze to the midline and change, come out. Bring your arms over your head, arms down by your side and have some water, because it's a party. Doesn't it feel like a party? Hey, it's better than most of the quarantine parties I've been to. All right, getting ready to balance, raising that heart rate a little bit. You haven't been in the room a while, now let's take it slow. I'm going to cue everybody the same the first time. Try to just stay with me and you can go all the way in the second set. So just listen to the cues. Feet together, toes and heels touching. Bring that right leg up, thigh parallel to the floor. Now look in the mirror, that left leg, solid, concrete, one piece. Lift up out of your waist. Bring weight onto the big toe to engage the inner thigh. Engage the outer thigh. Engage the glutes, hips forward. Stay right here or suck your stomach in and grab underneath your thigh. Grab underneath your thigh with all 10 fingers. All 10 fingers. Suck your stomach in, round your spine, hold it there. That left leg is solid concrete, one piece, then bring your heel out towards the mirror. Heel out towards the mirror. Bring that left leg solid concrete. Bend that knee again. Release your hands and re-engage that left leg. Lift up, solid concrete, one piece. Hold it there, flex the foot for 3, for 2, for 1, and change. Right leg down. Bring that left leg up, thigh parallel to the floor. Contract that right leg. Look in the mirror. Make sure it's solid concrete, one piece, no knee. Lift up out of your waist to engage that thigh bicep. Hips forward. Bring weight onto the big toe. Engage the inner thigh. Engage the outer thigh and your glutes. Hips forward. Suck your stomach in. Interlock your 10 fingers and grab underneath the thigh. Beautiful. Hold it there, suck your stomach in, right leg solid concrete, one piece. Now bring your heel out towards the mirror, toes flex towards your face. Engage that right leg, hold it there, suck your stomach in, hold it there, toes towards your face, heel towards the mirror. Now let go of, bend your knee, let go of your hands. Now re-engage that right leg, solid concrete, lift up, hold it hold it, heel out, right underneath your knee for 3, for 2, for 1, change, great job. Put your hands on your hips, separate your feet, do a little back bend. You can also go side to side with your hips, do a little around the world. All right, I know y'all know this is a progressive posture. We all want to get to the finish line, the supposed finish line, but it's okay because there's another finish line and another one and another one. So we want to really take it slow, not been in the room for a while, but this is your big time to shine. So here we go. But don't feel like you have to, because staying just right in this one position is a great place to be. Bring that right leg up, fly parallel to the floor. Engage that left leg, solid concrete one piece. Lift up out of the waist to engage that thigh bicep. Make sure that left leg is solid concrete. Stay right here. Suck your stomach in. If you're ready to go further and that left leg is solid, then interlock your 10 fingers and grab underneath your thigh or at the ball of your foot. All 10 fingers, including your thumbs, underneath your foot. If that left leg is solid concrete one piece, bring your heel towards the mirror. Heel towards the mirror. Re-engage that left leg, solid concrete one piece. Suck your stomach in and bring your elbows down next to your calf. Heel towards the mirror, toes towards your face, elbows down. If you're good there, you can bring your forehead to your knee, forehead to your knee. If both of your legs look like an upside down L, hold it there for 3, for 2, for 1, and change. Bring that left leg up, thigh parallel to the floor. Hit you like a ton of bricks if you haven't done it in a while. Right leg solid, concrete one piece. Lift out of your weights. Keep that right leg solid. Remember to engage the inner thigh, the outer thigh. Stay right here. If you're ready to go further, suck your stomach in. Grab the ball of your foot or under your thigh with all 10 fingers, interlock grip. Make sure that right leg is solid, concrete one piece. Suck your stomach in and bring your heel out. Heel out towards the mirror, toes towards your face. Flex the foot towards your face. If both of your legs are straight and look like an upside down L, bring your elbows down next to your calf. Elbows down next to your calf, right leg solid, concrete one piece. Eventually bring your forehead to your knee. Forehead to your knee, flex that foot, toes towards your face, heel towards the mirror, hold it, and slowly come out. All right, hands on your hips, separate your legs, do a little back bend. You can go side to side. All right, beautiful work. Moving on to bow pose. All right, so bow pose is a very long pose. It's intended for you to fall out and come back in. That's what it's intended to, so if you do that, that's okay. That's the way it works. So it's always fun to kind of challenge yourself in this one. All right, bring your right hand up. Your right hand out, elbow close to your hip. Now drop your hand and grab your foot at the ankle bone with all 5 fingers, thumb included. Bring your knees back together, left leg solid, concrete one piece. Bring that left arm up, close to your ear. Palm facing the mirror, palms facing the mirror, all 5 fingers together. Stretch up out of your waist, take a big inhale and go. Charge forward and kick back. Kick back and stretch forward. Stretch forward like you're going to touch the mirrors. Kick back so hard that your top of your toe is coming over the middle of your head. Kicking and stretching 50-50. The harder you kick, the longer you'll stay in the posture. You should feel your foot in your hand. You're kicking so hard. Bring your chest and your abdomen down parallel to the floor, chin close to the shoulder. 2 shoulders in one line, right shoulder invisible from the front mirror, come down and kick. And kick, and kick, and change. Come out. Just breathe. Just breathe. Get that heart rate up. Listen to your body. Bring that left hand up. Left hand out, elbow close to the hip. Drop your hand, grab the foot at your ankle bone with all 5 fingers. Don't lose the grip. Bring your knees back together, right leg solid, concrete one piece. Bring your right arm up, close to your ear, palms facing the mirror. Stretch up out of your waist and go. Charge forward and kick back. Kick back and stretch forward. Try to touch those mirrors with your fingers. stretching and kicking 50-50. The harder you kick, the longer you'll stay in the posture. Kicking so hard you see your toes coming over the middle of your head. 2 shoulders in one line, left shoulder invisible. Bring your chest and your abdomen down parallel to the floor. Stretch forward, kick back, chin close to your shoulder. Kick and kick and kick and change. Just breathe. Just breathe. I don't think I could count how many times I've not only come out of it, but like fallen on the floor and like rolled down the way. So it's one of those poses. You just lose your concentration a split second and that's it. All right, let's do it again. Bring that right arm up. Right arm out, elbow close to the hip. Drop your hand, grab your foot with all 5 fingers, including your thumb. Bring your knees together, engage that left leg. Make sure it's solid, concrete one piece. Left arm up, close to your ear. Palms facing the mirror. Stretch up out of your waist and go. Stretch forward and kick back. Kick. Stretching forward and kicking back so hard that you begin to see your toe coming up over the middle of your head. Kicking and stretching 50-50. The harder you kick, the longer you'll stay in the posture. Bring your chest and your abdomen down parallel. Stretch forward. Chin close to your shoulder. Stretch forward and kick back. 2 shoulders in one line. Right shoulder invisible. Come down and kick. And kick. And kick. Change. Come out. Just breathe. Bring that left hand up. Elbow close to your hip. Left hand out. Drop your hand. Grab your foot from the inside. All 5 fingers at the ankle bone. You might be able to grab at your ankle instead of your foot up a little bit higher. Yeah. Make sure that right leg is solid concrete. Bring your right arm up. Stretch up towards the ceiling. Stretch up and go. Charge forward and kick back. Charge forward and kick back. Charge forward the mirror. Try to touch those mirrors. Kicking back so hard that you begin to see your foot coming up over the middle of your head. Stretching and kicking 50-50. The harder you kick, the longer you'll stay in the posture. Feel your foot in your hand. If you don't feel your foot in your hand, you are not kicking hard enough. Chest and abdomen down parallel. Stretch forward, chin close to your shoulder. Come down and kick. And kick. And kick. Change. Come out. Just breathe. Just breathe. All right, Tula Dandasana, come to the back of your mat. 10-second posture, make up your mind. You can do it, and I know you can. Bring your arms up over your head, interlock your 10 fingers, release your index finger and cross your thumb. Arms and ears together. Take a step with your right foot. Come off your foot, point that back toe, and go down. Body down, leg up. Body down, leg up. Leg up, leg up, leg up. Stretch forward, look 4 feet out in front of you. Stretch forward and stretch back. Point those toes. Stretch, 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 and change. Come out, keep your arms right there. Keep your arms right there, take a breath. Take a step with your left foot. Bring your right foot off the floor, point that toe, and go. Body down, leg up. The tighter, the lighter. Contract every muscle in your body. Look 4 feet out in front of you and stretch. And stretch, looking like a T for taco, for terrific, for tenacious. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And change. Come out. Bring your arms down by your side. And just breathe. Just breathe. All right, turn towards the trees. Take a quarter of a turn. Coming to the left side of the mat. Straight spine posture. I really like to use the mirrors for this posture. I'll show you what I mean. Bring your arms up over your head. Take a big step to your right. Bring your arms parallel. Pigeon-toe your toes a little bit. Suck your stomach in. Suck it in again and slowly hinge over your hips. Now bring your hands onto the floor. Hands onto the floor and look in the mirror. Straight spine, chest out, chin out. Now if you can, grab your heels or the outside of your feet. Keep that spine extended. Stretch down. Grab the heels and begin to pull. Pull hard. Roll forward onto your toes. Roll forward onto your toes. Chest out. Chin out. Look at the mat where your forehead is going to touch someday. Contract those quads. First the leg stretch, then the hip stretch, then the whole spine stretches from the coccyx to the neck. Pull hard, roll forward, elbows back to the shins. Roll forward, try to touch your forehead to the floor. And change. Come out. Arms in ears, arms out to a T. Bring your right foot back to the left, arms up, arms down by your side. All right. Anybody need water before we go on to triangle pose? Okay, good deal, triangle pose. Okay, here we go. Carrie's like, oh, yes, I've been with her in some meetings. All right, here we go. Bring your arms up over your head. Take a very wide step to your right, 4 feet at least. Real wide step, arms down parallel. Turn your right toe around. Now bring your hips forward and your upper body back. Hips forward, upper body back. Bring that left hip around just a little bit. Now sit down. Bend that right knee and sit down. Thigh parallel to the floor. Thigh parallel to the floor. Bring your chest around this way. All right, stretch your arms in opposite directions. Inhale, breathing in. Bring your arms to the right. Bring your arms to the right. Bring your torso back this way. Now move your arms. Now sit down more. Yes! Stretching down and stretching up. Chin to your shoulder. Bring your arms down, stretching them apart like I'm pulling them apart like a human tug of war. Try to stretch your fingers down in between your first and second toe. Chin to the ceiling, chin up, look up towards the ceiling, chin to your shoulder. Take that elbow against your right knee, push it back to the back wall. Chest up towards the ceiling, left leg straight, left foot on the floor, and change. Come out. Straighten that front leg, turn that left toe around. Bring that right hip around just a little bit. Hips forward, upper body back, spine straight in the middle. Now bend that right knee. Bend that right knee. Keep your spine right in the middle. Perfect. Stretch your arms in opposite directions and just move your arms. Now sit down one. Yes. And then stretch your arms apart. Stretch them apart. Stretch them so much you're trying to get your fingers in between your first and second toe. Perfect adjustment. Bring your elbow in front of that knee. Chin to your shoulder, look up to the ceiling, profile visible from the front mirror. Take that elbow and push it against your knee towards that right wall. Chest up towards the ceiling, look up, profile visible from the front, right leg locked, right foot on the floor, and change. Come out, arms to a T, straighten that knee. Bring your right foot back to your left, arms up over your head, and arms down by your side. Beautiful triangles. Just breathe. Just breathe. Let's do it again. So good for every single system. Lord, all of our systems working together. No cheating on this one. That's why they call it the master posture. All right, bring your arms up over your head. Take a big step to the right. Arms down parallel. Turn that right toe towards the mirror and bend that right knee. Right knee, thigh parallel to the floor. Thigh parallel to the floor. Stretch your arms in opposite directions. Now just move your arms. Move your arms. Now sit down a little bit more. Stretch your arms down. Try to get your fingers in between your first and second toe. Elbow in front of the knee. Push that elbow against the white wall. Chin to your shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling. Look up to the ceiling, stretching those arms apart. Chest up towards the ceiling. Left leg straight. Left foot on the floor and change. Come out. Straighten that front knee. Turn that toe around. Turn the left toe towards the mirror. You can bring that right hip around just a little bit. Now sit down. Sit down. Hips forward, upper body back, spine straight in the middle. Now move your arms to the left. Now bend, come down. Yes, perfect. Stretch up and stretch down. I'm pulling your arms apart. Stretch that left arm down and try to get it in between your first and second toe. Elbow against the knee. Push that elbow against the knee towards the white wall. Chin to your shoulder, profile visible from the front. Chest up to the ceiling like in spine twisting. Right leg locked. Right foot on the floor and change. Come out. Straighten that knee. Bring your right foot back to the left. Arms up over your head. Arms down by your side. Just breathe. Try to slow your breathing down. Breathe in through the nose. Out through the nose. All right. Getting ready to do one of the first compression poses. Starting at the left side of the mat. your thumbs. Take a 3-foot step to the right. Turn towards the front mirrors. Back leg at about 11 o'clock. Bring that left hip around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 2 hips in one line. Stretch up out of your waist. Bring your chin to your chest. Look at your belly button and go down. Round your spine and bring your forehead to your knee. Forehead to your knee. Bend your knee as much as you need to get that forehead on your knee. Suck your stomach in. Suck it in. Throat choke. Super constricted, super uncomfortable, really good for metabolism and digestion. Put some weight on that right leg, right hip up towards the ceiling, right hip up towards the ceiling. Suck your stomach in, and if you've got your forehead on your knee, try to lock that knee. Lock that knee, lock that knee. Bring your hands back together if you've separated them, and slowly come out. Arms and ears together. Then it's the last thing to come up. Turn around towards the back. Keep that 3 feet in between. Bring that right hip around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Stretch up out of your waist. Take a big inhale. Bring your chin to your chest. Exhale and go down. Look at your belly button and bring your forehead on your knee. Bend your knee as much as you need to get that forehead on your knee. Really suck your stomach in. Belly button to your spine. Try to keep your hands out in front of you, stretching them out. Bring weight onto that left foot, left hip up in the air. Left hip in the air, 2 hips in one line. If you have your forehead on your knee, suck your stomach in and try to lock that knee. Lock that knee, suck your stomach in, lock your knee. Bring your hands back together and slowly come up. Use those inner thighs, arms and ears together. Turn towards the trees. Bring your right foot back to your left, arms down by your side. Great work. Turn towards the front for tree pose. All right. So we're going to do one set of tree pose today. Bring your right knee up as high as you can. Grab your foot from underneath, sole of your foot facing the ceiling. Bring your heel to your hip. Heel towards your hip. Relax that knee. Eventually someday both knees will be in one line. Now look in the mirror, make sure that left hip is solid concrete, that leg is solid concrete. Bring that right hand to the center of your chest. Stretch up out of your waist. Bring your hips forward. Hips forward. Bring your elbows down, really elongating your spine. Hold it there, hips forward, breathe. Find your space of concentration and just breathe. And change, right leg down. Bring that left knee up as high as you can. Grab that foot from underneath, sole of the foot facing the ceiling, heel to your hip. Relax that left knee and let it come back down, eventually in line with the other knee. Hips forward, hips forward. Bring your left hand to the center of your chest. Elbows down, close to your hips. Stretch up, like I'm pulling your hair from a ponytail, really elongating your spine, making you even taller, contracting that right leg, hips forward. Stay right there, use your concentration. Right leg locked, hold it there, breathe. Hold it, and smile. That's always fun. Good job. And change, come out. Turn around, lay down for Shavasana. Head to the front, feet to the back. Beautiful standing series. Lay down, heels together, palms up towards the ceiling. Eyes open, just breathe. Just breathe. Feel your belly rise. Feel your belly fall, letting your body come back to homeostasis, to a place of rest after doing all of that wonderful work. No energy exerted here at all, just breathing, eyes open, open eye meditation, just letting it all go. Feel your belly rise, feel your belly fall. Just breathe. All right, let's begin again with wind removing pose. Bend your right knee, interlock your 10 fingers and grab 2 inches below your knee, over your shin. Bring that knee out around your rib cage, knee to your shoulder. Knee to your shoulder, pull it in. Left leg straight, left foot flex so your calf will be on the floor. Pull your knee into your shoulder and bring your chin to your chest, throat choke. Super good for you. Bring your chin to your chest, pull it in. Both shoulders on the ground. Make sure that left shoulder's on the ground. Pull hard, hold it, freeze, hold it, and change. Right leg down. Bring that left leg up. Interlock those 10 fingers. Bring that knee out and around the rib cage. Knee to your shoulder. Really pull it in. Right leg straight, right calf, right foot flexed if that calf isn't on the floor. Pull it hard. Bring your chin to your chest. Look down the middle of your body. Throat choke. So good for our metabolism, thyroid, so many things. Elbows in close to the body. Elbows in close to the body. Pull hard. Hold it there. Freeze. And change. Left leg down. Now bring both legs up. Grab over your knees. Try to grab your elbows, your hands, your fingers. Make yourself into a little bitty roly-poly. Bring your head back on the mat, head and shoulders on the mat, and pull it in tight, feet right next to each other. Bring your chin to your chest and look at that space between your knees and your hands. Think about elongating your coccyx, your bottom of your spine. Eventually someday when our spine is totally healed, our entire spine will be flat on the floor. Pull it in one more time, throat choke, hold it there, and change. Come out, Shavasana, heels together, feet fall open, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, just breathe. 20-second little mini Shavasana in between all of these postures. Gives you time to cool off and regroup for the next posture. Moving into the spine strengthening series. Bring your arms over your head, cross your thumbs, palms face the ceiling, flex your feet. Squeeze your glutes, suck your stomach in. Arms and ears together. Take a big inhale. Ready, sit up. Double exhale, double twist. Elbows down to the mat. Turn around, lay down for cobra pose. Chin out on the mat. Bring the tops of your fingers in line with the tops of your shoulders. All 5 fingers together. We're going to use our fingers like a paddle. Carrie, bring your hands down just a tad. Yep, good job. Elbows in as close as you can. Now squeeze your legs all the way, heels together, legs together. Squeeze those legs so much that your knees come up off the floor. Take a big inhale and go. Come up and go up. Come up halfway up to your belly button. Elbows back. Elbows touching the body, elbows in towards the hips. Use the top of your feet to come up a little bit higher. Come up. Go up using 100% of your back strength. So good. Come up, go up, more up, and change. Come out, look to the right. Left ear on the towel, palms up. Just breathe. Spine strengthening, so important. So important that we get in there and work all the areas of the spine. Let's do that again. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, all 5 fingers together. You can put a little bit of weight on the heel of your hand and kind of bring your hands in your mind back to your hips. Squeeze those legs, heels together. Squeeze it so much your knees come up off the floor. Take a big inhale and go. Come up and go up. Come up and go up. Elbows touching the body, elbows back towards your hips. Use a little bit of your palm string and bring your shoulders down a little bit. Shoulders down, triceps invisible, noticeable in the mirror. Go up, come up, look up, go up one more time and change. Come out, look to the left. Right here on the towel, palms up. Just breathe. Just breathe. Take your palms and turn so they're flat on the floor. If your arms and elbows are straight, bring them underneath your body so they're invisible. Spread your fingers out as wide as you can. The only time in this practice we spread our fingers apart, baby fingers touching each other. You want your palms on the floor, but squeeze the mat with your fingers. Relax both of your legs, chin out, relax both of your legs. Lock that right leg, lock it, and lift. Lift that right leg, come up. Everybody up, much more higher, 45 degrees. Keep that hip on the floor, point your toes, stretch it toward the back wall. Lift that leg, go up, come up, and slowly come out. Right leg down. Relax that right leg. Contract that left leg, lock it and lift it, go. Bring that left leg up, lock that leg. Put your weight on those hands, come up, point your toe, come up, go up. Everybody much more higher, 45 degrees, come up, go up, and change. Left leg down. Bring your mouth on your towel hands so that your hands are further down towards your hips or your knees. Bring the weight into your shoulders, weight into your shoulders. Bring your knees together, the tighter, the lighter. Take a big inhale, ready, go. Bring those legs up. Lock those legs and bring them up. Beautiful job, keep going. Weight in the shoulders, struggle hard. Use your hands, feet together, come up, go up, struggle hard, and change. Look to the right, left ear on the towel. So incredibly hard. Hard, easier to do in a room with other people though than trying to do it by yourself, I'll tell you that. All right, let's do that third part again. Bring your arms up under your body. Spread your fingers out as wide as you can, mouth on the towel. The tighter, the lighter. Squeeze your legs all the way down to your heels. Squeeze those legs so much your knees are off the floor. Weight into the shoulders. You can do it. Ready, go. Come up, go up. Keep your legs together. Lock those legs. Point your toes and come up. Go up. Weight in the shoulders. Come up. Go up. Struggle one more time and change. Come out. Beautiful. Look to the left. Right here on the towel. So good for the spine. I always know when I'm not practicing because my back hurts all the time. All right, full locust. Bring your arms out to a T. Spread your fingers in opposite directions. Again, we're going to bring our legs together. Keep the legs together all the way to the heels. The tighter, the lighter. Take a big inhale and bring your whole body up off the floor. Head, legs, arms. Stretch your arms out to each side. Look up and come up. Come all the way up. Just your hips on the floor. Come up. Go up. Look up. Fly like a 747. Come up. Go up. And change. Come out. Look to the right. Left ear on the towel. Just breathe. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab your feet from the outside with all 5 fingers, including your thumbs. Arms straight and wrists straight. If you look in the mirror and your wrists aren't straight, you need to loosen your grip a little bit. 6 inches between your knees and your feet. Take a big inhale and go. Come up and go up. Use those legs. Kick up and kick back. Roll forward and kick. Kick hard. Eyes up off the floor. Roll forward. Head up, look up, go up, come up. One more time. Change. Slowly come out. Look to the left, right here on the towel. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Come up to the top of the towel for fixed firm. One of my very favorite postures. Sit Japanese style on your knees and your feet. Separate your heels as much as you need to sit your bum in between your heels. Maybe even more. Cradle your bum. That's what they told me this morning they liked. All right. If it's comfortable for you, then use your hands. This is a great place to be right here, though. Listen to your knees. If this is comfortable for you, use your hands on your feet and then use your elbows to go down. Right elbow and then left elbow. Bring the top of your head, the back of your head, and your shoulders down onto the mat. If that's comfortable there, you can bring your shoulders down, bring your arms up over your head and pull. Pull hard. Chin to your chest, throat choke. This is so beneficial for your knees, using that tourniquet effect. Stopping that blood flow and then letting it whoosh through your knees to heal everything. Pull your elbows down a little bit more and slowly come out. Use your elbows, right elbow and then left elbow. Come all the way out and quickly get into that Shavasana. Get into that Shavasana where the magic happens. All that blood flow is just whooshing through your knees. It's my favorite word right now. Whooshing. Whooshing through your knees. I know, I'm loving it. And healing everything that's happening in your knees, your feet, your toes, your joints. So, so good. So healing for your legs. Really, really a great posture. Whooshing. Come up with another one. I think I've said that too much. All right, bring your arms up over your head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, suck your stomach in, arms and ears together, take a big inhale, ready, sit up. Double exhale, elbows down to the mat. Turn around at the back of your towel for half tortoise. Sit Japanese style, squeeze your inner thighs together. Bring your arms up over your head across just your thumbs. Straight spine posture, so chin away from your chest. Chest out, chin out. Suck your stomach in and go down. Bring your forehead onto the mat and stretch your arms out in front of you. Just your baby fingers touching the mat. Arms straight. Lock out those elbows. It's not a resting pose. Stretch your hips back and your arms forward like I'm pulling them out of your scapula and your shoulders. You might even get your nose on the floor. Stretch forward, hips back, like I'm pulling your body apart like a natural human tug of war. Bring your arms out a little bit more. Suck your stomach in and slowly come out. Use that core, arms and ears together. Come on out. Bring your arms down by your side. Turn around, Shavasana. Eyes open, heels together, feet fall open, palms face the ceiling, just breathe. Just breathe. They say that's better than 8 hours of sleep. So if you ever can't sleep, I guess just get out and do that on the side of your bed. All right. Straight-legged sit-up. Here we go. Bring your arms over your head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, squeeze your glutes. Take a big inhale. Ready, go. Double exhale, little jerk. Elbows down to the mat. Turn around for camel pose. Camel pose. If you have any knee problems, you might want to double over your mat. You want 6 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Take your hands, all 5 fingers together, fingers pointing down, elbows close together. Now stretch up out of your waist and relax your head. Just let it go. Just let your head go and bring your hips, stomach, and thighs forward. Hips, stomach, and thighs forward. Hips, stomach, and thighs forward and look back. If you can see the bottom of the curtain, then try to grab your heels. Right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. Thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Wherever you are, keep breathing, eyes open. Breathe normal, stay with it. You've got it. Bring that right hand to the right hip. Left hand to the left hip. Slowly come all the way up. Turn around, Shavasana. Open heart pose. Brings up so many emotions. We don't do a lot of those. It can make you laugh, cry, dizzy. Just try to ride the wave. Ride that wave. Really beneficial, those back bends. Bring your arms over your head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet. Take a big inhale, ready, sit up. Double exhale, double jerk. Elbows down to the mat. Let's do it again. Come to the top of the mat. You can bring 8 to 10 inches in between your knees if you want, 6 inches between your feet. Bring your hands behind you, all 5 fingers facing down, elbows close together. Stretch up out of your waist and just let your head go. Let your head go, squeeze your inner thighs together, and then go back. Then go back, look back. Bring your hips forward, thighs forward, stomach forward, everything forward. If you can see the bottom of the curtains, then grab for your heels, right hand to right heel. Left hand to left heel, hips forward, thighs forward, stomach forward, everything forward, eyes open, breathe normal. You can do it, hang on to it for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring that right hand to the right hip, left hand to the left hip, come all the way up. Turn around, Shavasana, head to the front, feet to the back. That beautiful heart opener. Just breathe. Bring your arms over your head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, suck your stomach in, take a big inhale, ready, sit up, double exhale, double jerk, elbows down to the mat. Turn around in the middle of your mat for rabbit pose, the big forward fold after the big heart opener. If you have a towel, bring it over your heels, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Get a nice tight grip. Don't lose the grip. Stretch up out of your waist, bring your chin to your chest, and you go down. Look at your belly button and bring the top of your head onto the mat. Forehead to your knees. Grab your heels and pull, hips up. Roll forward, throat choke, super uncomfortable, so good for our metabolism, our digestion. Hips up, roll forward, pull hard. Suck your stomach in, roll forward, not much weight on your head, and slow slowly come out. Slowly come out. Turn around, Shavasana, head to the front, feet to the back. Just breathe. When you do camel, then you have to do rabbit as well. Big heart opener, and then big forward fold. Bring your arms over your head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, suck your stomach in, arms and ears together. Take a big inhale, ready, sit up. Double exhale, double jerk. Elbows down to the mat. Turn around, let's do it again, rabbit pose. Grab your heels from the outside, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Stretch up out of your waist. It helps if you, whatever you want to do. It helps if you have the top, but you don't have to use it. Stretch up out of your waist. Bring your chin to your chest, and you go down. Suck that stomach in. Look at your belly button. Bring the top of your head to the floor, forehead to your knees. Pull hard and roll forward. Suck your stomach in. Belly button to your spine. Hips up. Roll forward. Throat choke. Super uncomfortable. If your forehead and your knees aren't touching, walk your knees up a little bit. Suck your stomach in. Roll forward. Hang with it. Hold it. You can do it. You can do it. Hold on to it. And slowly come out. Slowly come out. Turn around, Shavasana, head to the front, feet to the back. Almost made it. Just breathe. Bring your arms over your head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, suck your stomach in, take a big inhale, ready, sit up, double exhale, double jerk. Elbows down to the mat, turn around and bring your right leg out to the corner of the mat. Left leg in, make sure you get really good compression against that right thigh bicep. Stretch your arms up over your head, turn towards the right, chin to your chest, look at your belly button and go down. Bring your forehead on your knee, Bend that knee as much as you need to get that forehead on your knee. Hands on the ball of your foot. Flex your toes towards your face, heel away from you. Suck your stomach in and bring your forehead a little bit higher. Left shoulder down, left shoulder down. If you have your legs straight, contract that quad and bring your heel off the mat. Left shoulder down, suck your stomach in and slowly come out. Slowly come out. Bring your left leg to the corner of your mat. Bring that right leg in. Thigh. Get that compression on that thigh bicep. Stretch up out of your waist. Bring your chin to your chest. Look at your belly button and go down. Grab the ball of your foot and bring your forehead to your knee. Bend your knee as much as you need to get your forehead on the knee. Right shoulder down. Right shoulder down. Suck your stomach in. Belly button to your spine. Suck it in. If your forehead's on your knee, bring your forehead a little bit higher. If that leg is straight, flex that foot and bring the heel off the mat. Heel off the mat, suck your stomach in, elbows down next to your calf, elbows down next to your calf. Hold it there and change. Come out. When you come up, lay down and do a sit-up on your own. Double exhale. Bend your knees a little bit and grab your toes with your first and your second finger. It's a straight spine pose. I like to start with bent knees and then slowly start walking your hips back. Chest out, chin out, straight spine. Chest out, chin out. When you get there to your edge, start pulling. Pull hard. Chest out. Look in the mirror and pull. Elbows down next to your calf. Keep pulling. Don't stop pulling. Feeling that tremendous stretch in the hamstrings. Keep pulling. Elbows by your calf. Pull hard. Don't stop pulling. And change. Turn around. Shavasana. Head to the front. Feet to the back. Palms up. Just breathe. Just breathe. Bring your arms over your head, cross your thumbs, flex your feet, arms and ears together. Take a big inhale, ready, sit up, double exhale, double jerk, elbows down to the mat. Turn towards the trees. Turn towards the trees and bring your left knee on the floor, right leg up and over. Heel and knee together, heel and knee together. Bring your hands behind you and sit up straight and tall, both hips on the floor. Take your right hand take your left hand, stretch up way high, and bring your arm over. Try to grab that left knee. If you can't grab that left knee, grab the mat. Bring your chin to your shoulder and look back towards that white wall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, turn and twist. You can take that bind with your left hand if you've got that. Inhale, reach up, exhale, turn and twist all the way around, trying to get all the toxins out of your spine from the top to the bottom. Turn one more time and change. Do a counter twist if you like. And then change your knees. Right knee on the floor. Heel and knee together. Use your hands, sit up straight and tall. Leave your left hand down, right arm up, stretch up as high as you can, and reach over. Try to grab that right knee. If you can't grab the knee, just grab that mat and bring your chin over the left shoulder. Chin over the left shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, turn and twist. If you have the bind, take that bind, put your hand in the right thigh crease. Inhale, reach up, exhale, turn and twist. Chin to your shoulder, look back, really wringing out every single vertebra from the top to the bottom. Twist and turn, change, come out. Do a counter twist if you like. Turn around, lay down for Shavasana. Couple body breathing and the final Shavasana. Bring your arms over your head. Cross your thumbs, flex your feet. Best one for last. Suck your stomach in, arms and fingers together, ready, sit up. Double exhale, double grip, elbows down to the mat. Turn around for couple body breathing. Sit Japanese style or crisscross, whatever is best for you. Bring your hands on your thighs to give you some room to move your belly. Relax your belly, just relax your belly, kind of relax your eyes. We're going to do 2 sets. Remember, we're going to breathe in and up and blow out. The inhale will take care of itself. Relax your belly. Ready, begin. Keep going. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a wrap. Turn around. Lay down as we prepare for the most important part of the practice, the Shavasana. The time when your body takes everything in. Turn around, take up a little bit more space. Close your eyes. Just relax your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your legs. Relax your knees, your hips. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Just feel every single vertebra just melting into the mat. Relax your shoulders. your arms, your elbows. Relax your fingers. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue come off the roof of the mouth. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax your mind. Relax your mind. Let everything go. Everything just melt into the floor. Nothing else mattering but right here, not right now, right here. Thank you so much for practicing with me. What a joy it is to have you back into our community. We're just so excited to be able to enjoy each other again. Stay here as long as you like. 10 breaths is good, 20 breaths is even better. There's no hurry. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I see you again soon. Namaste.